And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Oneil Cruz.
The shortstop, Oneil Cruz.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's a little bit low. Line drive, and there's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now Ezequiel Duran swings through the fastball up in the zone. Eolvaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. The pitch. Out there to center. Tavares settles under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And Martinez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brian Reynolds here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Tavares. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here comes a pitch. Now one out to right. Duran makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one misses, and that's ball one. That's hard hit on the line. Martinez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Oneil hauls it in to end the inning. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. And now here is Brandon Bell. A wind in the pitch. Inside, just missed. Eolvaldi, 35 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. High fly ball out into left center field. Carter under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Up and in, and the count is 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Henry Davis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. One run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out to center. Tavares going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Tyler Oneil.
The right fielder, Tyler Oneil.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Knock, knock on my door. Is this redemption for my soul?
Back at Globe Life Field, here's Josh Young. The line to kick the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The second baseman.
Here is Marcus Semien. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. The Rangers trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Oneil drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Batting seven, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. That's through there for a strike. That misses. And 1-1. And a pitch. And misses inside. On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Top half of the third inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Oneil Cruz. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Young should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone sizing this one up. 2 down. Here is J.D. Martinez. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Cal Farmer up to the plate now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he deals. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oneil hauls it in, and there's one away. Up next for the Rangers, Dominic Canzone. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And ball one. The lefty fires. And now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered left field. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. Eolvaldi back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Rudder takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt, ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering way off the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And another ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Curve. Hit right back to him. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now it's Corey Seager. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-2. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Ball. 1-1.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Tavares settles under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Oneil. Oneil, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Farmer makes the grab. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. Oneil Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And he can't come up with it. but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
The left fielder.
The line of the pitch. Outside. Bounce to the right. Toss the belt, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Farmer stands in now and watches strike one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama fade.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Ezequiel Duran. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Taveras going after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
1 gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Taveras snags it for the second out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a foul ball.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. And now Dominic Canzone. Falter back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
In the air out towards right center. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Low. In the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Lined into right. Drops into the glove. Seager stands in now. And a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him in the scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes makes the play, and the inning is over. Amir Garrett gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game at the play. Pinch hitter coming on. Jose Miranda. The pitch. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Canzone settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So now the DH spot, Jack Sawinski. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. That one misses. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Carter makes the grab on the run. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Henry Davis.
Fought off foul. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. So remaining in the game defensively, Jose Miranda. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one lifted in the air center field, and it drops in. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Carter at the plate now, and that's inside. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now a chance for Jonah Heim. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. 2 on, 1 out. Kyle Farmer stepping in for the Rangers.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Aimed to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now here is Dominic Canzone. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's in there. And it's 2-1. A little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game. Try to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Low in the box now. Take strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The belt and fires. That one just misses, and the count's full.
That's a really good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Spores.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Oneil swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Up next for the Pirates, Ezequiel Duran. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's Corey Seager. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Chapman now 1-run game. Up and in. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. And that one pulled foul. Chapman, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And ball 1. On the ground to the left. Can't field it cleanly. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And at first, now it's Marcus Simeon. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, left field, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Brash. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he deals. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And it's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's outside. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Out towards right center field. Canzone sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Last chance now for the Pirates. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Brash is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you